So this fourth group, we come to the fifth group, the 5 powers, bala. This one you cover in your earlier chapters. I think so, because I remember talk about this bala. So there are 5 factors as the faculty that develop the degree of unshakable strength, where they become powers that are impervious to opposition. So you need this special power in a way to overcome a lot of things that go against you. First one, Sada Bala, the power of faith. Unshakable confidence that cannot be undermined by doubt or skepticism. The example that my friend, husband and wife, converted themselves Buddhist, because of this, they don't have this sada power, the power of faith. Unshakable confidence that cannot be undermined by doubt or skepticism. Only when people come and push you during life and death, and then suddenly you lost faith in Buddhism. So that means they don't have this kind of sada bala. Next one, Virya Bala, the power energy. These are unwavering effort that cannot be overcome by laziness or procrastination. I mean, example, like you pursuing the YMBA course, you must have power energy because you cannot have any obstacle that prevent you from pursuing the course, right? So at all times, that's why it said must be focused. You have this Virya Bala, anything will not stop you from, in a way, to say, you become lazy or affected by all kind of thinking, negative thinking. Okay, good example is laziness. Okay, next one, Sati Bala, the power of mindfulness. Profound mindfulness that cannot be overwhelmed by forgetfulness or distraction. I mean, you have no such thing as when you're pursuing this target, you cannot say, because you are affected by some unforeseen event, or you forget about this thing at the very moment. All these are excuses, okay? So when you have a sati bala, whatever you target, you are going to achieve, your this profound mindfulness will not be affected. You have this strong mind that you must complete this objective. Samani Bala, the power of concentration. Deep, unbreakable concentration that cannot be disturbed by sensory input or mental agitation. Especially, this is good example is of meditation. When you are kind of enjoying the bliss of jhana or whatever, and vipassana or whatever, all these external thing or internal build up, like, wow, see your buttock very pain, and then the temperature start from a cooling to a hot unbearable discomfort, all this will not kind of affect you, because when you stay focused, nothing will stop you from carry on. Next one, the Pana Bala. You see this sequence always have wisdom, the Pana Bala, power of wisdom. This is a penalty wisdom that cannot be defeated by ignorant or wrong views. As you know, when you practice all this, your wisdom will arise. It can never be overcome. So the purpose of these 5 powers, the purpose is solidify the faculties into an invisible spiritual force that leads directly to liberation. Okay? So this thing don't just say about towards Nibbana, it's applied to your daily life too. The 7 factor of enlightenment or Bojanga. I think you all ever heard or ever covered in our early chapter. This is quite a repetition of early years. The 7 factors are the qualities that lead to or constitute the awakening mind. They must be developed and balanced, especially in meditation. If you observe this during meditation, these are all the requisites which you need it. Sati, mindfulness, the foundation factor that observes other factors and the present experience. So you see, Sati go back to the early groups, right? And then Dhamma Vichaya, investigating of state. The active inquiry into analysis of phenomena fueled by the wisdom, by the power of wisdom. Okay? You don't just accept anything. Okay? You have to do a thorough research or into investigation of anything. What phenomena means anything that can happen. And then you, with the investigation and determination and then understanding, you give you the wisdom. Riya, energy. This is earlier also repeat again. The effort to sustain investigation and practice. Okay. So in a way, you see quite a number of things are repeating of an earlier group. Piti, rapture or zest. This one is not the sukha one. This is more of a higher kind of what I call taste of success and taste of uh, beyond the what kind the kind of senses enjoyment, a joyful interest and delight in the Dharma, an energizing factor that arises from successful practice, especially when you have a good meditation without any interruption. At the end of each of these meditation, you will feel this sort of rapture or what is that, that you have some sort of achievement. Pasadi, tranquility, the calming of the body and mind, and the pacification of disturbance. So you have this pasadi, that means you will not disturbed by internal, external forces. Samadhi, repetition earlier on, concept, unification of mind, I mean one pointedness. And then finally, the seventh factor, upeka, equanimity. Here, you have a balanced, impartial stillness of mind in the face of experiences, pleasant or unpleasant. So here you employ as in the meditation, but in our daily life, some unforeseen event or something which will come and harm us or make us intervene us or in a way make us our mind into a disturbance. So as a practicing, we should have this upeka mind, equanimity at all times. So we can see problem as it is and then see how we can overcome it. Okay. So this is upeka is more than the kind of neutral, more than neutral. So these seven factor enlightenment or bojjhanga, in a way, balance. When the mind is sluggish, and one emphasize the arousing factor like Dhamma, Vichaya, Virya, and Piti. Okay, you must have balance of this. And so when the mind is agitated, one emphasize the calming factors, Pasadi, Samadhi, and Upekha. And Sati is always present to monitor the balance. So basically, this one is similar to the earlier group, having a balanced thing. You need all these factors to balance. And number 7, this one was completed in the earlier years. The Noble Eightfold Path, or Ariyo Atankiko Mako. This is a summary of the entire path divided into 3 traditional training. Sila, Samadhi, Panna is a 4 noble truths, the way out of suffering. So what are they? First one, under category A, the training of moral virtue or Sila. Sama vacha, right speech. Abstain from false speech, divisive speech, harsh speech, and idle chatter. So you have no better thing to do, keep your mouth shut. Especially when you, as a practicing Buddhist, when you say the wrong word, you cannot eat back. So all these things, that's why we have to be very careful with what we are speaking. Sama Kamanta, right action. Abstain from taking life, that means killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. So as Buddhist, 5 precepts, this is one of 5 precepts which you must abstain at all times. Next one, Samma Avicca, right livelihood. Earning a living in a way that does not cause harm or suffering to others. Example, avoiding trades in weapons, beans, meat, poison, and intoxicant. So many jobs are, even in the modern jobs, right livelihood, especially doing sales, sales of property. Even how screw out the property, the agent can never say it's a bad property because he need to make a commission out from there. So to an agent, everything, how bad it is, it's also is a worthy thing. So you cannot trust them too much because this kind of job, you cannot tell the truth. You can only tell the opposite. Okay, so right livelihood is very important. Under category B, the training in concentration, samadhi. Sama Vayamana, right effort, identical to the four supreme effort. As you know earlier, this four supreme effort is about. And then we talk about Sammasati, right mindfulness, identical to the four foundation of mindfulness. And then Samadhi, right concentration, the development of the four jhanas, meditative absorption, state of deepening tranquility, and unification of mind. So this under second cat B. So cat C, the training in wisdom, samadhi, right view, understanding the Four Noble Truths, the law of karma, the three characteristics of existence, is the beginning and culmination of the path. And then sama sankappa, right intention resolve, the commitment to renunciation, non-sensuality, goodwill, and harmlessness. So all these form the cat C one, the training of wisdom. So this form the Eightfold Path. So Eightfold Path, the purpose of the Eightfold Path is the practical framework that integrates all the other groups. Okay, so it's a way to complete uproot the cause of suffering and realize Nibbana. So Buddhist basic doctrine, Noble Eightfold Path is a path for achieving liberation. Okay, so this one's short one. So we come to the tutorial question. Brother, go around. Sister Sumeta. So the other two, I don't know they coming or not coming. So no choice. You all two have to pick two each and share. Brother, go. Are you around?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you do the requisite of enlightenment. Question one.
Okay.
Then you do the question four. The statement of realization of Four Noble Truths. Okay. And how the gradual salvation of sense, beautiful consciousness accumulates the four super mundane consciousness. Do you agree or disagree? Up to you. So discuss on this. This is one of the past year question.
Okay, okay.
And
I'll try.
1 and 4. So Sister Sumeta, no choice. You all two only. Explain the five faculty, Pancha Indriya, and the five power, Pancha Bala, showing the differences. All right, Sister Sumeta. Are you
Okay.
there? And then
Yeah, I'm here.
you also do the next one, the question 3.
Okay.
Enumerate the path factor given in the compendium or mixed category, the Misaka Sangha, earlier one, and explain how and where this factor will lead one. Okay, you have to think about this. Okay, so you do 2 and 3, but do 1 and 4. Okay, so 2 weeks time, then you send out your presentation. Can we have a break? Then we continue the next one. All right.